Good morning, good afternoon, good late evening, wherever you are around the country and around the world. Get ready because you are now in the know with Peter No. And guess who's Peter No? I'm Peter No. What's up, everybody? Uh, if you are brand new here with us for the first time on this call, big kudos to you. And let me introduce to you my co-host, Mrs. Donna Reiners, who is our presidential director. How are you doing this afternoon, Donna?
I am awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Seriously, I'm awesome.
Awesome blossom. Okay, well, you look awesome. Your energy is awesome. And I just want to say thank you to all our workout buddies who always join us every week. Okay, you know this call is designed for you to what? To build you so we can build skill sets, to leverage everyone so we can leverage each other's skills so you can learn your skill sets, to duplicate you. Why? So you can understand how this industry works, okay? And this call is, there's no fluff here. This is a straight up in the know. Why did we get in the know? And thank you, Donna and Jan, for coming up with that name because it just flows so good. What do you need to know within the know? You need to know everything now that you don't hear outside in this world. We talk a lot about different subjects here, different topics that the industry does not even talk about. Why? Because sometimes the industry is programming you the wrong way.
Yeah.
So what we teach here are truly proven, truly tested, truly industry behaviors, okay? And this is not just from Marcy, this is not even just from Peter. I'm learning from each one of you. Do you know that? I don't, whether you're new here, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a friend, whether you're a housewife, a janitor, a teacher, a doctor, an athlete, a veteran, wherever you come from, do we know we learn from each other? Okay, today's topic is even going to relate with you all over the place, okay? I'm going to talk about a topic that really caught my attention when I joined the industry. I had no clue even what this word is, but I knew how to make cash. Who here loves cash? Oh man, look at all these hands. Okay. Who here loves cash flow?
I do.
There's a difference between cash, having cash, and there's a difference between cash flow, okay? So we're going to talk about that in very deep details. And who here has heard of Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Cash Flow Quadrant? Who here has seen him live? Seen him live? Awesome. If you have, awesome. When I read his book, I think it was a little bit over 15 years ago or something, okay? When I read his book, and I didn't know anything about business. Remember, everyone, I did not go to college. I am not college educated, okay? I am not business educated. The only education I got was from real live people. Because when I was a barber at the age of 19, the only interaction I had with humans and people was on my barber chair. The only way I got to really learn how to communicate, how to learn compassion, how to learn how to understand, listen to people. How did I learn how to listen? Because you just can't cut somebody's hair without asking them, hey, Dwayne, do you like it short, medium, or long, right? How do you like it around your ear? Do you like it medium or short, right? So you gotta listen to what people want. Are you all listening to what people want? Yes, you are. How do I know that? Because we taught you how to pique interest. Then when you learn how to pique, then what are you asking now? You're pre-qualifying them to see if they're worth your time. So if they want what you want. And then after that, you're guiding them through the system, correct? Now, today's call is going to be very different, okay? This is not a skill set call today. Today is a call to make sure you are in the right industry. Today's call, we're going to clarify and help you understand the power of residual income. We're going to help you know that everything that you do here in this community and in this industry and in this career, who here wants this to be their final career?
Yes, I love it.
Who wants this to be your final graduation? Hoorah, rah. This is your last calling of the last calling, and you're going to bring all your people here so everyone can graduate here and earn what they need to earn. I love that you're all,
Yeah.
okay? The reason why you're raising your hand is because you know now you belong into the network marketing and direct sales industry now. You are never yourself now. I want you to think about this. When you do something, when you say something, when you do an action, I want you to pretend, okay? Maya, Della, Maria, Denise, Dwayne, whoever you are, you're always going to be you, but I want you to pretend that 10,000 cameras are on you every day. I want you to pretend that 10,000 people are physically watching you every day. Why is that so important? Because if you're an integritous person, if you're a person of integrity, you will never do anything behind the scenes. Is that true or true? If you are an integritous person, you will only teach what you do. You would never teach somebody something else and tell them to do something else that you will not do behind the scenes. So that's why I say one of my mentors told me, Peter, when you're in this industry, whatever you do, integrity is everything. So how do you keep yourself in check? Pretend 10,000 people are watching your every move, every second, like a reality show. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask a few questions before we get right into it. How many of us here, we have 71 people, and I love this, every week it keeps on growing, which is awesome. How many of you here came and this is your very first time in the industry? Raise your hand. Okay, there's a handful. Now, how many of you came in here and you already been in the industry and never had success? Raise your hand. Okay, now, why did you still stuck around? Because you know deep in your heart that this industry, even though it is hard, and I'm going to tell everybody, this industry is hard. This is the hard part. The hard part is growing. The hard part is changing bad habits. The hard part is getting out of your comfort zone. The hard part is creating new habits. The hard part is learning different skill sets. The hard part is not what it is not. It is not physical labor. The hard part is you're not working in the farm field. The hard part is you're not getting your hands dirty. The not hard part is you're not guessing anything. You're not creating anything. So that's not the hard part. The hard part is exactly what I told you. It's your own part that you have to grow out of. Does everybody resonate with that? So if we can all help each other get through the hard part, even making friends right now is hard. Is that true?
Yes.
Even learning how to connect with people, eyeball to eyeball, belly to belly, heart to heart. Even having tough conversations today is hard, isn't it? It is. But if you don't go through that, and if you don't challenge yourself through this time, in this moment in time, when is it going to be easy for you? The hard part is this, and this is going to touch some people's hearts. The hard part is being stuck in a position in your life where you don't have options. The hard part is going to work 7 days a week. And then not only that, it takes you to drive 1 hour to get to work and 1 hour back, and you're spending 12 to 14 hours in traffic to make a living. The hard part is dealing with your boss that you don't like, your coworkers that you don't like. The hard part is doing a job that you don't resonate with, that doesn't inspire you anymore, that is killing your flame. Who here understands that?
Yep.
Is that hard? So if that is hard, then getting into this industry should be easy. Getting in this industry should open up your door. You should be jumping through walls to find residual income. But again, the hard part is finding someone that is like you or possibly even bigger than you. And I'm telling you this because that was my challenge. I had an ego this big, everyone. Even though I'm this short, my ego was this tall. Okay? And I'm admitting it to you. How do you know? But I had to let go of my ego. I had to let go of the things that I didn't know, okay, to become here today. But the one thing that nobody could take away from me, nobody can ever say, Peter NGO did not outwork me. You cannot outwork me. I guarantee you, nobody. I will outwork everyone. How do I know? Look at my gray hair. That's my proof right here. That's my evidence, okay?
I got a patch for that.
So when we're gonna go through the 4 quadrants, we're gonna take 5 minutes in each quadrant, and I wanna explain each quadrant, and then I'm gonna take people from each quadrant, and I want 2-minute testimonials from each person in each quadrant. Who they are, how long they've been in that quadrant, how did they feel about that quadrant? Are you guys ready? Okay, so let me share this. Everybody, you see the screen, right, Donna?
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Donna, were you once an employee?
I was.
So everyone, this is called the cash flow quadrant. There is 4 ways to produce income. One is called the linear income, which is called the left side. And the linear income is if you're an employee, meaning that you own a job, you work for somebody else. Your only way of making a living is you're getting paid for your time versus money. The only way you're getting paid is if you show up to the job. If you don't show up to the job, your job is not going to pay you for your time. That is called linear, okay? Now, that has no leveraging. And 95% of only 5% of the world's wealth comes from jobs. Who here knows a high-paid person that has a high-paying job? They're making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 or more a year as a job.
Yep.
That's still called linear, right, Alan? Because if they don't listen to their boss, can they get fired? Yes, they can.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? And if they get fired, that means they don't have stability, they don't have control, and they don't have their own time. Now, who here is self-employed? Raise your hand. What does self-employed means? That was me a salon owner, a dry clean owner, a mechanic, a doctor, what do you call those? A grass cleaner, a swimming pool cleaner. Who here relates to a self-employed?
Working for yourself.
Working for yourself. Now, this is the issue with working for yourself. Yes, you are your own boss. I'm going to give you a one-liner now. If you are your own boss, can you leave your business for 6 months and come back to your business, and would your business still be operating, and would it still be earning the same income?
Not unless you have things in place to do that.
Exactly. If you don't have a place to do that, if you don't have a system in place, if you don't have a management team in place, you cannot walk away. If you cannot walk away, you are still what, Donna?
You are dependent on, you are limited in income, you're limited in time, you're limited on everything that you want.
Correct. And how many people on this call can you relate to this? How many self-employed owners do you see that are burned out, never take vacations, never take out their family, always burned out, don't have a balance in life, always stressed out because their employees' inventory is stolen, worrying about taxes, insurance, IT, website, customer service, cleaning the toilet, cleaning the restroom, and all this stuff?
Yes.
That is called self-employed.
Yep.
Okay. Now, we're going to teach now why, if you're on the left side, who here wants to now be on the right quadrant, meaning residual income, meaning you have to be a true business owner. The true definition of a true business owner is a person that owns a system. What is a franchise, Donna?
It is a duplicatable system that they use all over, and they have the same menu. They have the same, everything is literally the same, no matter you walk in China or you walk in America, it looks the same and it operates the same.
Because you are buying somebody else's system that is already proven to work, correct? Now, what is the difference between one franchise and the other? What is the difference between one Starbucks that's in Irvine and one Starbucks that's in Zimbabwe?
I haven't been in Zimbabwe, so I don't know, but probably the coffee beans are different.
No, it's called location.
Well, yes, and because, yes, and the coffee beans would be different because in a different location, absolutely.
Okay, so the only difference between how successful one franchise system is compared to the other, everyone, it's called what? Location, where you are located. But the way that they conduct the business is always the same, whether you're in Zimbabwe or in Irvine or in New York or in Germany or in Vietnam. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yep.
Okay, now 95% of the world's wealth is based on systems, and this is where you're learning now. You are learning now how to leverage people to work with you to develop residual income. Now, why is network marketing so good or so beneficial or so valuable, Donna, in the business owner quadrant?
Well, from a personal standpoint, because I'm the one who earns the income, and I'm the one who has the freedom, and I'm the one who determines what system I use. I realize in Lifewave, we have a system, but I get to say so on how I operate in that system. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes. I want to know what you see in the system. Why is network marketing so different than even a franchise, a corporation owner, or another different type of business owner? Why?
Because it's a lot less of an investment to get it, to start your network marketing business. It costs less to get started than buying a McDonald's or, you know, whatever, Chick-fil-A. So we can get started, but the main thing is how we set up everyone we sign up to be linked to the right threads to get the announcements and get on the trainings. That's where I'm seeing the hardest part is to get people on these things. I've got, you know, I've drawn a map of my teams, but it's like getting these people on the trainings. And I'm saying, Peter is the most amazing person. Come and listen to him. He's brilliant, genius, and hilariously funny.
So Deborah, in the world, Deborah, right now, how many of us want to be a business owner on the right quadrant? How many of us? All of us, okay? Now, let me ask a serious question. If all 71 of us right now wants to own a Starbucks franchise, all 71 of us, okay? Are you ready for this, Deborah? Who here has $500,000 cash in the bank, ready to go to purchase a franchise right now? All 71 of us.
I don't.
Exactly. It is not an equal playing field, everybody. Does that make sense? The reason why network marketing is such an equal playing field is this. It's because the entry of barrier is so affordable. It's called the entry of barrier to do business. It is so affordable. Now, what does every franchise business or every business need, Deborah? What does a business need?
Customers and people who spread the word, marketing.
Exactly. Every Starbucks needs customers. Every Starbucks needs employees, or every Starbucks needs marketing salespeople. Correct? What does a network marketing business need?
People.
The same thing. People. Okay, so we check that mark. Number 3, if you don't have skill sets, if you don't have any skills and you want to be a business owner, what industry, try opening up a franchise and try opening up your own business. How much are you going to have to learn about marketing, IT, websites, taxes, insurance? You gotta get the gambit. What if all that is done for you already, and now you're having to learn just skill sets to learn how to attract people? And then when you found, and the only thing you need to know in network marketing, just like the thing, if you were to buy a franchise, what do you have to learn? You have to learn how to vet out the franchise. You have to see if that franchise is profitable, if there's a good owner behind it, if the system really works. How many franchises do they have around the world? How much is my investment? What products are they selling? Is it in a competitive industry? Does everybody get the gambit? Same thing with network marketing. If you join the network marketing, are you going to join Amway, Herbalife, New Skin, whatever? Are you going to join companies that have competing products that you're going to have to compete? Or are you going to join companies like Lifewave that absolutely has no competition? So you still have to do your homework, everybody. But fortunately, you've been introduced to Lifewave. Fortunately, you don't have to go through the same pain, the same issues that everybody else is joining other companies with. And then one day when you can learn how to become a business owner and make enough residuals and you have enough to pay for your lifestyle, what are you going to do with the leftover money? Donna, what are you going to do with all your leftover money?
I'm going to invest it and I'm going to give it away.
Awesome. So now when you have time and money, now, right? And now you can become an investor. One day, would you love to invest in real estate?
Sure.
One day, would you love to invest in more people and have money work for you?
Absolutely.
Would you like to buy silver and gold?
Possibly.
Maybe not, right? Would you like to buy stocks that you never bought before?
Yes.
Do you understand where we're getting at now? Now, let's get to the good part.
We're getting to that lower Quadrant investor, yes, to keep
Okay.
building the money.
Now, let's take some time. Who here is an employee? Raise your hand. Who here still has a job? Wow, nobody has a job? No wonder you're here on with me.
That's why we're here.
It is the
my
middle of the
God.
day. Most
I
people.
love
they
it.
have
I
jobs.
love it. Okay, I love it that we're talking to so many cell phones. Who here had a job? Who here had a job? Okay, Maria Benson. Maria Benson, unmute yourself. Left, right, up and down, up and down. Okay, if you cannot.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, you got it. Maria, what was your job? What did you like about your job? And what didn't you like about your job?
I worked with a stock brokerage firm. I loved working with people. But
You love working with people.
I did. I loved working with people, and every day was different for me. But I hated getting up to be there by 6:30 a.m.
Okay, so you heard that. Number one, she hated getting up in the morning because she had to wake up. She had no option but to wake up at that time. Who here feels that when you had a job? That's the one thing I hated when I had one job. I worked for Bank of America for only so a certain while, okay? So what else did you not like about your job, Maria?
Having to listen to the stockbrokers I worked with, and there were so many people I had to answer to.
So you didn't like being controlled.
Right.
Who here did not like being controlled when they had a job? Okay.
And the fear of being fired any minute if somebody is unhappy with you.
Now that's another level of control that you don't, because you don't know what red tape or politics that are being played in the corporate world, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, now that happens everywhere, everyone, but it's just more evident in the job, correct? What else, Maria? Did you like having a ceiling, Maria, like how much you can make?
No, I mean, I was stuck,
You were stuck.
Yeah. And you only got so much of a raise, every year. What was it, your little 3% or 5%,
Exactly.
Right. We couldn't make any
So,
more.
Maria did not like having a ceiling. How many of us had a narcissistic boss?
Yep.
Okay. How many people had to deal with that stuff? Okay,
Yes.
good. So does everybody resonate with a job? Does everybody understand a job mentality? Now, when we go out and talk to the world, just know 95% of the people that you are talking to, recruiting to, influencing to, impacting to, are W-2 employees. They have a job. So that's why when we language, when you share with people, what is this opportunity? Notice, we don't talk about money. We don't convince people, come here and you can learn how to make 50,000 a month, 100,000 a week, a million a year. Why? Because those numbers does not resonate with employee job mentalities. Does that make sense, everyone?
Sure.
When you talk to someone that is in the job world, I like to know what don't they like about their job? What did they like about their job? Why do they want to maybe get out of their job? But you don't position yourself, or you don't posture saying that you can do this business and come over here and you can instantly make a living overnight. It doesn't happen that way. Does that make sense? And that's why a lot of people fail in network marketing, because again, we're over promising and under delivering. It is the best way to know this is this. Hey, you have a job, correct? Where do you find time to go to the gym?
Early in the morning or late at night. There's no other way.
Notice that. And that's why we say fit us in your nooks and
Howdy, howdy.
crannies. Right?
Yep.
If you don't know how to fit us in your nooks and crannies, why do you think we say do the 3-3-3?
That's right. I muted him.
Why do you think this is called the 3-3-3, everyone? Because we're languaging to employees. We're not leveraging to the people like us because we have time now, but employees don't have time. Just trying to get 1 extra hour on a W-2 employee mindset is already huge. But if I can talk to 20 people that have jobs and they can give me an hour, I leveraged 20 hours from 20 different people. Does that make sense, everybody? That is where you got to get to, okay? So, everyone, does everybody understand the employee mindset now?
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
It came to me when you said this, and it's kind of what you said, but the 333, it helps people who have that mindset know the system, but gives you an avenue of freedom from the slavery that you're in.
That totally hits the button right there, everybody. Did you hear what? Once you understand the 333, you're literally letting go of your own enslavement of doing too much and not having priorities, structure in your life. So you're getting out of your own jail by doing less and impacting more, leveraging more, okay? The 333 is not designed just for Lifewave, everybody. Try that in your personal life.
Amen.
Try that in your spiritual life. Try it in your physical life. Change 3 things a day. Talk to 3 people. Say hi to 3 people. Smile to 3 people a day. Text 3 people how grateful you are for them. 3 a day, and see how that changes your life. Okay? Now, who here is a self-employed entrepreneur on this call? Who here owns their own business? Krista, unmute yourself. What kind of business are you in?
I am a massage therapist.
Oh, even perfect. Okay, so you're an independent massage therapist. Do you work out of your home, or do you work? Do you rent a room, or do you own your own massage business store?
I have a building on my property that I own.
Oh, you own your own building?
I have a she shed that we converted into a massage studio.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. Now, I think you're going to resonate with quite a few people. So you are your own boss, correct?
Correct.
Good. But that's a lot of responsibilities too. So if you don't massage, how are you going to make your money?
I don't.
Exactly. So you're still an employee without a boss. This is the only liner, and this is what my friend said. Peter, you own 4 salons. Can you walk away for 90 days? Can you take a vacation to Las Vegas, Vietnam, China, wherever you want to go for 90 days, and don't call your store, don't check up on the cameras, don't check the cash registers, don't check your bank account, and 90 days, can you come back again to that store and it will still be operating and making more money, or will you be losing money because your employees stole from you, they jacked your products, you don't have a camera, you get it? Everyone, your manager stole from your business account, you got extorted, la da 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 da. How many of us can feel for the self-employed?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Self-employment is self-entrapment and self-slavery.
But
Wow.
why did you not work for someone, Krista?
Wow, that's powerful.
I did for 15 years. I had a career in human resources. I was a healthcare recruiter in hospital systems. And I loved it, but it was very stressful. And I was starting to grind my teeth at night and get chest pains. And so I said, I need to do something different for my quality of life. And I had a massage license that I'd gotten almost 10 years prior to leaving corporate America. So I've been self-employed for a little over 10 years and don't regret it at all because I gave up the stress. But, you know, being self-employed, you have to think of other ways to generate income. If you don't have massage clients, you have to find something else to supplement it.
Okay.
Everybody pay attention to this question. Why did you choose that field?
I'm kind of a cheerleader, and recruiting was really a good fit for me because I was really enthusiastic and I wanted to work with people and use my personality to lend itself to a job that would be a good fit.
Okay, so you was massage your only option, or could you have been a optometrist? Could you have been you know, could you have opened up a food store or something to help people too?
Sure. But I went into human resources to help people, but then the massage I was kind of doing as a hobby on the side. So that was my backup plan.
Now, when you went into massage, and this is really deep business questions, everyone, did you have an income goal? And if you did have an income goal, did you understand the workload or the work schedules to reach those goals?
Not at all.
How many of you are business owners here? How many of you can relate to Krista right now? When you opened up your business, did you define why did you go into that business? Did you define a goal, income goal? Because other than that, you'll just be working for the rest of your life with no goals, no way how to get those goals, and you cannot grow into those goals. So you'll still be a slave to your business, correct? And I'm
Yes.
only saying this because I was in your shoes, Krista. I never knew owning a salon. I did not know my income potential. All I knew is the more people you hire, maybe the more money you make, correct? But then that's a problem because the more I taught those employees how to cut hair like me, what did they do, Krista?
They went off on their own.
They
Sorry.
would open up
I'm
their
not
own across the street
sorry.
for me.
Yep.
On the other side,
Yep.
by the time me and my mom opened the salon for 30 years, we're like a hair school. We trained everybody in Long Beach, and everybody opened up a salon, and they cut like us, and then they took all our clients.
Wow.
How many of you love competition? None of us love competition, okay? You
Like
should.
that. Oh, that's cutthroat.
Competition is good, but it's not that good. Now, does everybody relate with Krista or self-employed? Does everybody understand everything now, the mindset of the self-employed, okay? Okay, now let's get ready. Go ahead, Donna.
I just want to share just listen. There are some people on this call that they want to do this business with everything within you, but part of you holds back and you don't know why, but it's because you have another income over here. And when you have an additional income that you can lean into, you don't really work this as a business. It ends up being kind of like a ministry. And then you feel no need to have goals, and you feel no need to have vision, and you feel no need to do the things that you know you would do to actually have a real business that earns big income. I encourage you, if that's you, to take a deep breath and realize things can shift in a minute for you. And you might find yourself needing this as your long-term income in your family. So work it as a business and don't just take advantage of this other thing here, but really go for it. Let this year be the go for it year for you.
Now, thank you, Donna, for sharing that. And I'm going to get into now the business owner residual income part, okay? The investor part, we all know, okay? It takes money to make money. Are we good with that? We're not talking about having money right now, okay? I'm talking about creating residual income by building a business model for you, okay? I want you all really to understand the difference in network marketing. Now, I'm going to give you all the bad stuff about network marketing first, okay? Again, is it hard? Yes, it is challenging. But let me ask everyone, is it hard? How long would it take for you to work to save $250,000 in cash so you can invest into a business? Is that hard? Hell yeah, that's hard. That's especially hard in today's time when inflation is like triple, 20, 30% now, right? You're never gonna save money Number one. Number two, is it hard to deal with employees? Exactly. So same thing here. Is it hard to deal with people? Yeah, the same thing, right? But what is the difference between working with employees and working with business partners, brand partners, network marketing partners? At least in the network marketing, you're working with people like you or better than you. You get the option to pick and choose who you work with. In a job, you don't get that option. So number one, in network marketing, I'm gonna give always comparison. You're not paying 250,000, you're not paying 100,000, you're not paying 20,000 to buy a business. How much does it cost here to buy a business right here, everyone?
In Lifewave?
It's free.
Yeah.
It's free. The account is free when you choose to buy a 90-day program in stem cells. When you choose to say yes to your health, your business is free. David is not charging you for the website. David is not charging you for the app. He's not charging you to use their IT. He's not charging you to use their customer service. We're all paying for the shipping. Everybody has to pay for shipping. We're not charging you for the now site. We're not charging you for the biz site. Marcy and I are not charging you per minute to train you. It's all free. Heck, Marcy's even giving free patches sometimes. Free. So number one, you see the comparison. It costs money to own your own business, and so does it cost money to build your own network marketing. We're done with that. Number two, is it hard to deal with people? Yes, it is. It's also hard to deal with distributors, but who pick your hardness? Which would you want? I'd rather work with people like me and develop each other this way, okay? Number three, does it take time to build your business?
Yes.
Does it take time to be self-employed? Krista, how many hours did you work as a massage therapist? Tons. Maria, how many hours did you work at your job? Tons. How many hours are you working here? How many hours are we asking you? An hour? 2 hours a day? 3 hours a day at most? At most? Okay, how many people are we telling you to talk to? 1, 2, or 3 a day? Times it by 5, that's 15 people a week. Times it by 4 weeks, that's 60 new people a month. Again, what is the heartbeat of network marketing? It's people. So if you're not talking to people, you gauge that yourself, okay? You gotta learn that. So now, time. Does it take time to build a Starbucks, a dry cleaners, a hair salon? Yes, it does. Does it take time to build an MLM business? Yes, it does. Now, in a business, in a traditional business, is there also a ceiling of how much you can make?
Sure.
Yes. Try being a small salon in a small neighborhood. How much more can you make? Try being a small restaurant, a bakery in a small village, in a small city. Where all your new customers come from? What does every business now? Try being a retail store. Try being a retail store in a small town in Ohio. Where are you going to get all your clients from? Now, what is the try this. Try being a distributor now in a big company that is already in 81 countries. Try using technology to build your brand, to build your skill sets and attract people to you. What do you think is harder? Trying to find more customers in a small city or trying to brand yourself in a big ocean world? You don't want to be in a whale in a lake. Let me repeat that again. You don't want to be a whale in a lake. You want to be a shrimp in the ocean where you can grow. You want to grow into a lobster, correct? You want to be a fish that grows into a whale in the ocean. That is called perpetual market. You want to constantly grow, okay? So now, do you understand the potential of network marketing? Yes, you are still a distributor, but you can carve out, meaning you can leverage each other. So I have people, right? They join me. They're like, Peter, I'm not as good as you. I can't talk like you. I don't have the network like you. I don't have the looks like you. You have everything. Or then I ask them, okay, now if you don't have it, do you want it? Oh yeah, I want it. Then what kind of business can we do together where we both benefit? I can't do your donut shop. I'm not gonna join your donut shop. But you can join my business and now we can partner up. So now you can be like me because now we can be partners. You introduce me to your network. I will be your best business partner. Does that make sense, everyone? That is called leverage, right, Michael? That's called leverage. If you don't have a certain skill, go find Michael. He can do graphic design for you. If I don't know what to do, who's my right-hand woman? Sally. She does everything for me. Does that make sense? Network marketing is the only place where you can leverage other people's skills and you can all get compensated. We can all get paid for it. And I want to leave you with this. The younger generation, the 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds, where can they partner up with the 50, 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old mature men that can teach these young kids what to do? Only here. Where is that granddaughter, that woman, that young girl that needs guidance from all these beautiful women here that have tons of experience? Where can she find guidance like this? Only here. Does that make sense, everyone? And now, where are all the young men and the older women and the older men? Where can they revive their youth from? Where can they partner up with the younger ones? So we need each other. The old needs the young and the young needs the old. And how do we all benefit from each other? Only in this industry, because we're leveraging skills, people, ages. But what company is going to pay you to be on the same page? What company is going to stay here long enough for the future of your children and your grandchildren so they can enjoy all the residuals that you're creating for them today? Think about these things when you talk to people. This call is for you to learn more language so you can share this with the prospects. So when you do talk to someone that has a job, now you know exactly what they're going through. So Michael, when you do talk to this salon owner, you know exactly what the pain they're going through. Now you can rebuttal them, right? And now we can teach them a better way. What is a better way? There's only one way, the residual income way, the true business owner way, okay? So who here wants to share how network marketing has changed their life? Who here wants to share that? Raise your hand, unmute yourself. Don't be afraid, I'm gonna call on you.
I'll talk.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me? The main thing is helping me change bad habits. And I loved what you said at one point, that network marketing is how'd you say it? It's behavioral.
It's a self-development journey with a compensation plan wrapped around it.
Yeah, when you said that, I'm telling you, that so resonated with me. I mean, it was like, oh my God, that's it. That's why I haven't been successful with the other MLMs that I've worked on, because I was saying, okay, I'm doing the same things and I'm just not getting where, I mean, I was getting there with Lifewave a lot faster, but I'll tell you one thing that happened too, is that what you said there. And then when we were at Orlando at the Shine convention, and all the SPDs, you asked them all to make one statement, you know, what was one piece of advice? And I remember, I think it was Charity said, is it Charity? I think
Charity.
maybe Charity said, build your business on purpose. And I'm telling you, that like really sunk into me. I went, oh my God, that's exactly right. And that's what was just said on here too, is if you have another business, you think, I got income, you know, so I don't really have to focus on this so much. It'll work, but you're not focusing on it. You're not building it on business, on purpose. And the minute that happened, and then your statement about, you know, it's behavioral, you know, so that was it. That shifted everything.
So now, Michael, are you appreciating, understanding better, valuing more this industry more today than you ever did before?
Oh, at 300%. Absolutely.
Do you still know and need to think that you still need to learn more and do more in this industry?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
good.
I'd be further along, but I'm amazed at where I'm at, because again, our lives, everybody's different. Everybody has a different life and challenges they got to deal with to get where you want to go. But the cool thing is we have the ability to get there.
Now I'm gonna leave with this, okay, everyone. If Michael owned a donut shop or a dry clean or a auto mechanic shop, are you ready for this? Can he mentor? Can he develop 2 people that are like him? And will he retire from a donut shop, a mechanic shop, or a dry cleaning shop? No.
None of those.
He can spend 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and then what's going to happen after 20 years? He got old, he lost his mojo, he can't do anything no more. But what if he spends 5 years here and all he did is take his knowledge and learn what he did in this industry, and what if he transitioned those 2 knowledge to 2 young men that came into his life, and those 2 young men just took off because they love it, and whatever they make, Michael Wheaton is going to make 25 to 65% off of all their income for the rest of their life. Do you think Michael will be retired? Does everybody understand what I just said? That is the golden nugget. That is the option, and that is the benefit for being in this industry. You can physically walk away from this industry as long as the company is still alive, everyone. I don't like to say forever. I've been with companies that went away, but I've always been with companies that are still here 20, 30 years later. Does that make sense, everyone? We don't say forever, but as long as you have the ability to earn outside of your capability, that is where you need to spend your time with. And that is why MLM, right quadrant, business owner, cash flow, this is the where to be. It does not matter if you're starting again at the age of 60. Doesn't matter if you're starting again at the age of 30. Heck, we even have Carol McDonald, who's 79 years old, making $100,000 a year now, and she had to start over at the age of 77.
But Peter, she did it, and she's my personal.
Yes, I know.
I mean, I'm her personal.
Yes,
so
I know. You're
how cool
retiring
is
her.
it?
You
Yeah,
are
I know.
retiring her.
And you know what's neat is that I get such joy out of knowing when I'm growing, I'm helping her.
So,
You know?
everybody, do you resonate with Michael? Do you
Peter.
resonate with Carol McDonald?
Peter, may I speak?
Go, get out of
Hi,
the way.
babe.
Hi, Peter, this is Babe. I'm Carol's too, and I'm going to be 82 tomorrow. And the week I discovered X39, I got scammed of 36,000, not so much. I only had 36,000. So I am working to make that back and more. And Carol is helping me so much. And I'm happy that I'm helping her too. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you for sharing that. I feel it in your heart. And you know what?
Get out of here.
Out of here, Alan. So the other benefit from being in this industry, babe, is to work with people that can help people. That is the ultimate fulfillment that we're here. If Carol can help Babe, if Carol can help Michael Wheaton, if she could just help these two to get to their place in life, Carol will be taken care of for the rest of her life. Does that make sense, everybody? Each one of us has the same opportunity. That's why I say, take your time. Find your two. Don't ever let go until you find that two. That is your only gauge in growth, okay? It's not gonna cost you more money. It's only gonna cost you time. But at least the time is well worth the leverage because you know the outcome for the future. What is going to happen when you do this, okay? So, Donna.
Peter.
Yes.
Peter, it's Carol.
Oh, what's up, Carol?
So I'm sitting in my car outside of Sprouts listening to the whole call today. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so I just want to tell you what a joy it is. I was with someone helping them on a team call. Then I came down to Sprouts. I went in and bought exactly what I wanted and sat in the car and listened to you. And I just can't tell you how much I love this business. And when I go to Sprouts or anywhere else, I don't have to look at the price tag to see if I can buy what I want. So that's really a joy because when I started Lifewave, I was really broke, so broke that I didn't know if I was going to have to move in with one of my kids. And I've told all of you before, I love my kids and they love me. And that's because we don't live together.
I love your kids.
And I don't know anyone, none of my girlfriends say, oh my gosh, I just can't wait till I can move in with my kids. So for all of us that want to have their independence, this is the perfect business. And you can do this business everywhere. I mean, literally everyone you talk to, I don't care how old they are, they need the patches or they really love someone that needs them desperately. And you're the only one that's going to bring it to their attention because most people have, I've been in the business now, it'll be 3 years in May, and I seldom ever talk to somebody that has heard of our business. Here we are, as successful as this business is, we are the best kept secret in the world. And only us can change it.
Carol, and let me leave with this. Carol, are you working the same amount that you did 3 years ago, Carol?
No, I have a lot more free time.
Okay. Are you making more residual income today, week by week by week, than you did 3 years ago?
I am making more money than I've probably ever made in my life. And I've sold real estate and I've been, sold national advertising for Inc. magazine. But this is the best income I've ever had. And I love every minute. So it's not work.
Thank you, Carol. We love you. We see you all the time. And her only job every day is just counting how many people are on the podcast to join her in the gym. That's her only job every day. Okay. So,
and I write it down. I can show you my book of today, who's on the calls. So today my team had 7 out of your 74 people.
Oh, there you go, everybody. You see that? That's how simple this job is, just counting heads. Thank you, Carol. We love you. I want to bring on one more person and now pass it back on to Donna to close it. I want to bring on my cousin, Chu. Okay, everybody. Chu, are you here with us? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay, everyone. This is my cousin, Chu. She has done network marketing just a little bit. You know, in our Asian culture, everybody does not believe we can succeed, right, Chu?
No.
They all think this is a weird business, right?
Yep. Yep.
Why did you join this business? What inspired you to be in network marketing?
Because of the pandemic, I need a plan B. I don't want to wait till I lose my job. And luckily, 7 months ago, because I met you again, and because of Lifewave, I did lose my job last December.
Yep.
And you know what? This is the first time I get to choose what I really want to work on.
So Chu had a very great job, okay, everyone. She has really good jobs in her past. So when you found us, Chu, what is the difference between our teams and what you've done before?
The difference is that you make it so simple, and it's the people and it's the trust. And the most importantly, you believe that I could do it.
Because I know you can. Because the reason why I say that, everyone, if you join any other company and you've given them time, what did I ask you, Chu? Just give me 1 year. Just come with me. Just enjoy the process. If you don't make it here, don't even do this industry.
Yeah.
That's what I told her.
Yeah.
And has it been a year yet, Chu? Is it almost a year?
No, not yet.
How
not
many
yet.
people? How are you enjoying the whole process? Your team is growing every day, right?
Yeah. My team right now overall, I think it's about 160, including the whole global team. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, even though if you're not recruiting big leaders or anything, is your team below you bringing people in every day?
Yes, and they're very happy. That's what I enjoy. They're really happy about our past technology. They're very happy about our team, and they were extremely happy that they could even reach out to you and Marcy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone, I brought up Chu because she didn't know what this industry was. I really taught her. I showed her that there's a difference out there. I commit to her. I'm proud of her because she actually stuck around and committed to this. And you will see, she literally quit her job. She just quit her job. She went bye-bye. What is your goal, Chu, in the next year?
My goal is to help 1,000 people.
Okay. She wants to help 1,000 people in her organization, okay? She told me one day, as long as she makes like, what was it? 5,000 a month or something, or 10,000 a month? What was
10,000 a month, yeah.
All she wants to do in this lifetime is see how to make 10,000 a month in this career. She will get there. I don't know how long. I don't promise that because that's her behavior. But because she's in our tree, she's going to get at least the volume. And if she wants to cash out on the volume, she's going to have to go to work, just like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
So wait till you see her at convention. It's going to be fun. Thank you, Chu, for sharing.
Thank
And
you.
Donna, I can't believe the time is gone, but I'm going to let you up to close the call today. And did everybody learn something today? Did you learn 2 things? 5 things? Whatever it is, apply it, okay? Thank you. So Donna, I'm going to pass it on to you.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to share what I learned or what's changed me. New in the industry over the last year and 8 months. I've learned so much. I'm so thankful this was my first network marketing experience. I'm glad that I didn't have all these other experiences to go through because I probably would have said no to something like this had I done it for income and never made it, because it would have been so hard, because this actually does have a duplicatable system. And I did not know the power of that until I came in and saw it. And so what has it done for me? I have been able to contribute financially to different things that I have never been able to contribute to. I've been able to buy medical equipment for people that could not buy it for themselves. That made the difference between them being pushed on a wheelchair or not going anywhere and staying in their bed. I've been able to purchase a vehicle for someone whose mother had passed away, and he would not even have a vehicle today at all because he's on the spectrum and has some issues that he would never be able to afford to do that. I have been able to help people with things I've never been able to help them with. And I've been able to bring contribution to my family in a way I've never been able to. I would have never thought I would ever be able to, because I never believed in myself the way I have learned to believe in myself over the last year and 8 months. From a development standpoint, I always had a very strong spiritual nature, but now as I moved into building business, it's changed my life. And this is why, because I am able to offer more than a prayer for people. You know, sometimes we go to people for prayer and for help and advice and wisdom, but when you can give somebody something real and hand them something that you actually trust in and you know that it can change their life, it's changed everything about anything within me. And so last year I had the huge thought that I would help people build their income. And I know I've shared this before, but my parents were very poor, came from depression. For those of you who don't know what that was, the whole country crashed and they were just very poverty minded. And so me building income for people, that's a huge thing for my bloodline. And it's a huge thing for me to believe in. So I just encourage all of you. I've had many points where I wanted to give up, where I wanted to turn in the towel, where I got discouraged, where I didn't want to do this anymore because it can be very challenging. I encourage all of you, do not give up, but stay with it because it is worth it. You will personally develop yourself. You will gain a greater confidence in yourself. You will trust humanity again, because there really are people out there you can help. And there are people out there that want to help other people. And I think that is what I wanted to share, other than this is my last time to be co-host. It is my choice. I have been chewing on it for a couple of weeks, not because I don't enjoy it. Peter's not kicked me off the show and all those things. I honestly have just been, well, maybe, no, I'm just kidding. I have some things happening in my personal life. And see, this is what's so beautiful about all this, y'all. What we do doesn't define us. We are not defined by what we do. And so I don't cling to this for my life. I cling to strength and life and the hope that I bring to humanity. And I just want to encourage all of you to keep moving. And thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. I told Peter, I said, I am so honored that he asked me to be a part of this. I cried. I told my husband, oh my goodness gracious, Peter asked me to help him co-host something. And he's like, what? Because I love to contribute. I love to serve and I love to help people. And so I just want to tell you all, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this. And I bless all of you. And anyway, I just love all of you and I thank you.
Donna, you know we love you, and part of this business is growth, and we're seeing you grow. Our next co-host is going to be now passing on the baton.
Yeah.
Right? So Donna is passing on the baton. So get ready to see my next co-host, or I'll be doing solo until we find one. But either way, every week, you're always in the know with Peter No. So, man, that's a good one. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next week.
Love you, Donna.
Oh, thank you.
Donna.
Love you.
Bye.
Nice job, Donna. We'll miss you.
Donna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Oh,
You
bless
too,
you.
Great
Thank
time.
you, Donna. I would love
Love
to
you,
be the
Donna.
next
Thank
co-host.
you.
Oh,
Awesome,
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. Love you, Donna.
Thank
you.
you.
Great job,
Oh,
Donna.
you make me so happy. Thank you.
Hey, Donna, just know you're a huge bodybuilder, so you're going to be missed,
Yes.
but we know where to find you, okay?
Absolutely. And
Thank
absolutely, I'm willing to help in any way, y'all. Y'all know that because some of you we talk to. So I'm going to
So
stop.
blessed to know you, Donna.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Peter, no, he's in the know.
He's in the know.
I'm going to stop recording, y'all. Blessing.
Love you, Donna. We're gonna miss you on here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll still pop on. I need to revert some time. So thank y'all so much.